Hello guys, welcome back to Black Cinema Recaps. Today I have brought you a very romantic drama released in 1997, Love Jones. The story of this movie is beautiful and worth watching. It's a romantic comedy about starting over, again and again. Recent college graduates Nina Mosley and Darius Lovehall have a lot in common. Passionate about their art, they're both frustrated by their jobs. Nina has to be an office gopher for a demanding fashion photographer. Darius has quit his job as a copy editor at the Chicago News City, but he's having trouble writing a novel. Although their chemistry is undeniable, Darius and Nina are ill-suited for a serious love affair. Darius longs to show his vulnerable side, but the perpetual coolness of his presentation traps him. Nina doesn't believe that a relationship fits into her life right now, but she's not willing to give up the fun she has with her many admirers. On weekend nights, Darius and his friends Savon, Eddie, Sheila and Hollywood gather at the Sanctuary, a local haven where poetry is the prime draw. Nina, a poet new to the city, sits at a bar when Darius approaches her. They chat briefly before Darius stumbles and spills his drink on her. Nina pretends she isn't bothered, but after Darius retreats to the stage and calls his poem Blues for Nina, he realizes she might be more upset than she lets on. She is flattered, but doesn't want to encourage him in front of his friends. She refuses to answer. When he asks her to write something else on his hand, she writes the word love. Everyone is impressed, particularly Darius. When he runs into Nina at Sheila's record store, Darius shows his friendship by playing the song Parker's Mood. Then, he gets Nina's address by asking her for her phone number. Later, he drops by her place with a CD which features the song she wanted to buy at the record store. Once she hears the music and sees how charming he is, she agrees to go out on a date with him. A romantic evening of conversation and dancing leads to a passionate night at her apartment. The following day, Darius and Nina tell their respective best friends that the night together was incredible, but it ain't no love thing. Unfortunately, Darius and Nina have chosen terrible advisors. Josie is bitter about men, and Savon isn't happy in his marriage. But Darius has started to get interested. He tells Nina about his Batcave, his apartment, which leads to playful photography between the couple and advances their relationship. Nina believes she has dropped out of Marvin's life for good when suddenly he shows up and asks her to give their romance another chance. At Josie's suggestion, Nina uses the offer to test Darius. Darius pretends he is indifferent to her affairs, but what will he do when she leaves? Nina moves to New York to find out if her relationship with Marvin is as important as she thinks it is. Though Nina and Marvin's differences are irreconcilable, Nina returns to Chicago. She hopes to reconnect with Darius, but she learns that he has moved on and settled down with a new girlfriend. Hollywood, who has long been friendly with Darius, senses an opportunity for one-upmanship. He stops by the portrait studio where Nina now works to cheer her up. Tensions ran high when Wood invited Nina to a party also attended by Darius. Feeling like a pawn in a bad game of male egos, Nina angrily left and was followed by Darius. It was their first meeting since she'd gone to New York. She confessed she still had feelings for him, and he assured her that Lisa meant nothing to him. They made up and went for a date at the famous Blackstone Hotel. Herb Kent, legendary Chicago DJ and host of the annual Steppers Ball, featuring the inimitable dance style popular in Chicago, spins music for his guests, who include Nina and Darius. The couple completes the evening with a romantic walk around Buckingham Fountain. Soon after, Lisa's phone number is found in Rick's datebook. Lisa starts to receive hang-up calls at her home, and trust issues arise between Rick and Nina. They mutually end their relationship. When Nina gets a job offer from Vibe magazine, she decides to move back to New York. Her best friend Josie, acting as Nina's reluctant Cupid, tells Darius what she plans to do. He takes the cue and tries to talk to Nina before she leaves. When he misses her at Union Station, he asks Josie why Nina is going away. A year later, Nina's career is well on its way, and her novel, also about a great ballerina, has been published. She heads to Chicago to film a Michael Jordan layout. Not finding Darius at the Sanctuary, Nina takes the stage to recite her poem. Startled, Darius slowly turns his head her way and listens to her recital about love remembered. Funny what you can do in front of a room full of people, she remarks after finishing the poem, and can't do it in front of one person. And this is how the story ends. To watch more videos like this, subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon to get the latest videos.